To truly give you the gift of freedom as you walk along the path of each daily shortcut episode, you'll discover that it's the people who you mastermind with that give you the power to transform your business. You'll take off in your business when you decide to slow down time and connect with other great mentors. When you decide to embrace fully the transformational information from one of my mentors, as we open a new door to a vehicle you can step inside and smile, taking one step and then the other. As we open a new door to a vehicle, as you walk on a stage so we can celebrate you. Pay attention to William Wood in this special episode as he shines a light on the power you have inside so you can immerse yourself in the principles of success, lift your hands in the air, and be free.
Hi, my name is William Wood, creator of the Max Performance Master Course. I help entrepreneurs take their personal and professional performance to the next level so that they can reach their goals and live their dream lifestyle. And if you like what you hear today, make sure that you spend a moment to leave a meaningful comment below this post. That will automatically enter you into a contest to win a copy of a book that I believe has the power to change your life. The book is called Why Is This Happening to Me Again? By Michael Rice. All you have to do to win a free copy of the book is to post a meaningful comment below immediately when you see this post. Me and my team will select 2 people who leave the best comments below, and we will ship you a free copy of the book if you're chosen. The book will be shipped directly to your home or business, all at no cost to you. Now I want to tell you about a day that I saved a life without realizing it. One critical moment of inspiration many years ago transformed my life forever. To a greater degree, it really transformed me and started me on a path, the path that I'm on today, even though I didn't know it at the time. Join me as I take a trip back in time to 1995. Winter was just starting in Santiago, Chile. Winter meant sweaters and smog that day. Me and a friend were walking briskly down a dusty, concrete street near Estación Central, heading towards an appointment. While we were walking purposefully, large strides and eyes focused like a racehorse, I saw a 30-year-old man sullenly smoking a cigarette on a street corner. Suddenly, a thought hit me like lightning in a thunderstorm. Go and talk to that man. Head full of electricity, I came to a screeching halt, put out my hand, and boldly introduced myself to a man who would quickly become my dear friend. It turns out that moment in time was a crucial time for him. He was at a low point. Everything had been stripped away from him. His whole life ripped away, everything he once held dear. That morning early, his wife had left him, taking his only child. He had no clue where she had gone or if he would ever see his son again, his only son. One word describes what he felt that day: despair. We spent several hours talking that day. I listened and I let him know that hope was real, that he could make it through that cruel day. Later, he told me that my stopping and talking to him saved his life, that it wasn't so much what I had said. More than the words of hope, it was the heart that he felt, the simple act of compassion by someone so recently a stranger, but now a lifelong friend. I screwed up big time. I was 19 years old and I found myself at a low point. Everything was going wrong. Everything was messed up. I had screwed up big time. And a friend was sitting down with me, a mentor, while my head hung low, eyes burning a hole in the floor with shame. And he listened while I poured out my soul. "You probably hate me now," I said. My friend looked at me in silence for what seemed like an eternity. Finally, I dared to look up, and I met his eyes. He continued to pause in silence. And he said something that changed me forever. "I forgive you. I already made up my mind about you. Your whole life could be hanging together by a single thread, and everyone else might abandon you. But I will stay with you because I love you. If you found yourself in the very depths of hell, I would break down the doors to find you, to rescue you." I felt a peace come over me in that moment, something beyond words, beyond explanation. My heart started to swell and my eyes welled up with tears. My friend had seen past my mistakes, past what I had done. He saw me, and he still loved me. The power of a friend's love rocked me to my core. The echo of that love still resonates throughout my life's work today. These two experiences inspired me to start on a path of helping others heal from their past. And I have seen some incredible things. I've seen people change in an instant as the light inside reawakens and becomes bright again, shining for all to see. An old festering wound. A few years ago, I was talking with a close friend, having a profound conversation. While we talked, an old pus-filled wound, an emotional thing, became exposed. Something I had forgotten was there, something I had thought I'd already healed. But clearly, I had not. At least not all the way. As I described my old pain, I was surprised to find myself shaking, trembling, exposed. A moment of silence followed because in this moment there was no mask hiding me. I felt completely vulnerable and open, trusting my friend. In that critical moment, my dear friend spoke 3 transforming words of power. "I love you." I felt a darkness siphon out of me as a warm light took its place. And the light rekindled a flame of healing inside. And I am more convinced today than ever that love is the great healer. And love can flow through you and help you give the greatest freedom to another human being. And we can use that love to heal one another, to shine this warm light into the darkest places. Today, I am grateful for friends who have helped me heal. Today, I am grateful for the ability to change. Today, I am grateful for the opportunity to shine. No wound is too deep, no sorrow so low, no tragedy so profound. The warm, healing touch of love can reach, can heal, can transform. So, my friend, will you reach out to someone today? Will you lift someone up? Will you let your light shine? Freedom is calling your name. Will you answer? want to cultivate freedom in your life, there is a shortcut. There are different kinds of freedom: time freedom, financial freedom, emotional freedom, spiritual freedom. Every form of freedom can be cultivated. Like a farmer plants a field in the spring and harvests in the fall. And I spend time each week cultivating each kind of freedom in my life. There is a method that works in every area of your life, and you don't have to discover it on your own. Sometimes all you have to do is let a friend open a door for you so that you can step through that door and change your life. As a friend, I'm inviting you to step across the threshold of freedom to take your first bold step forward. And so right now, you have 3 basic choices about what you do next. Number 1, do nothing. Not everybody wants to make a change or pay the price that's required to create freedom. Of whatever kind you want to create in your life. That's okay. When you are ready, I will still be here. Even if you don't want to do anything today. 2, you can try and change things on your own. Some people actually want to figure things out on their own. If I am talking to you, then I challenge you to spend some time today putting your personal freedom plan together. Time freedom, financial freedom, emotional freedom, spiritual freedom. You've got to find a way. But there's a shortcut, one that has saved me countless hours of struggle and pain. Here it is. You can find a skilled mentor to guide you. The real shortcut is to find someone who has already successfully navigated their way to the type of freedom that you already want. Time freedom, financial freedom, emotional freedom, spiritual freedom. Someone who can guide you to live the life you really want. When you are ready to take the next step, all you have to do to get the mentoring that you want, to start that path, is to enter your name and best email address at the bottom of this page and click the button below. When you scroll all the way down to the bottom of this page and enter your name and your best email, to subscribe and get access to our daily shortcut in motivation and inspiration and prosperity. Most days you will be hearing from one of my financial freedom mentors, David Wood. About once a week, you'll hear from me. When you enter your name and your best email address, you're going to get a free PDF of today's message that you can print. Reading this message can be a powerful way to reinforce these success principles deep into your unconscious mind. You will also get a free audio download of today's message that you can listen to again and again to absorb these ideas into your unconscious. You'll become more powerful on your path to freedom because you're reinforcing the principles that will create the success, freedom, and lifestyle that you really want. Enter your name and best email address below. Simply fill in your name and your best email at the bottom of this page. Then click the button that says, "Give me the total shortcut," and you'll immediately be taken to download your 3 powerful bonuses. Bonus number 1, download your free PDF transcript of today's episode. Bonus number 2, grab your free MP3 of today's message so that you can transform your unconscious mind as you listen again and again. Bonus number 3, get a free MP3 download of a powerful 50-minute training that will teach you the keys to make your words powerful and double your personal and professional influence. When you learn to change your words, you will change your world. So enter your name and your best email address below, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside of the real shortcut to your freedom.